All right, happy Thursday, everybody. I hope everybody is having a wonderful week. As we do every Thursday, it's time for our weekly weather update that we always like to give everybody an idea of what's going to be happening for the weekend here, get you ready for that, and also get you ready for what we can expect next week. We always start off, though, talking about what we're dealing with right now, because I know some people are watching live. We want to make sure everyone knows what we can expect here as we head throughout the rest of the day, Thursday into Friday. If you're watching this at a later time, though, you will get some updates on the forecast that we're expecting for this weekend and then as we head into next week. So let's jump into that. First of all, taking a look at what we can expect for the rest of today. A lot of cloudy conditions. We also have the rainfall. Moving through the time lapse here, you can tell that looking towards Midtown, very gloomy day out there. It was a gloomy last night, rather. Gloomy start to the day. You see all the cloud cover out there and the shower activity that we've had to go along with it. That's just going to be how it's going to be for the rest of the day. We're going to have a lot more cloud cover and a lot of shower activity expected, especially for this afternoon. Looking out across some of our areas, take a quick look out towards the airport. You can see that there aren't any delays. Everything is still moving smoothly out there. A lot of cloud cover and a little bit of shower activity here and there, but that's about it. Rain is heavy at times. We have some heavier showers closer on up towards Floyd County, right there around Rome. Moderate showers for a majority of the northwest corner of Georgia there. You can tell that that darker green is really showing up there at the Atlanta Metro, picking up on some light showers. All this continues to pass through as we head throughout this afternoon. And yes, overnight tonight, we're expecting more shower activity. Sometimes it may even be heavy. Look further off towards our west. That's where they have even some sleet and freezing rain for areas of central Arkansas, where you're seeing that pink color show up. Back towards Texas, they have had days of freezing rain and sleet. It has led to some pretty serious issues for them as far as big power outages, trees coming down. It's definitely been one of the more notable ice storms that they've had in decades. It's been a very impactful system, and it hasn't just come in one wave like what we have right now. It's been happening for days there. They had one wave that was really light to start off with. They then had a heavier wave and another wave of fairly moderate to heavy, even freezing rain going on right now for portions of the Dallas area, all the way down through Abilene, down to St. Angelo. And then the Austin area has also been dealing with a lot of issues in the way of freezing rain and sleet. Also, a little bit closer to home for us, not necessarily in our area, but you see northeast Arkansas and then down towards Little Rock. They've had a lot of issues with freezing rain themselves. Up into northern portions, or excuse me, western portions of Tennessee, northern portions of Mississippi, and even a little bit of freezing rain for northern Alabama at times, but it hasn't been as impactful for them. Here in North Georgia, our temperatures have stayed well above freezing. They're going to continue to stay above freezing as long as the rain is around, but moving into this weekend, maybe a time or two where we have those temperatures drop below freezing. We're going to talk all about that coming up in a moment. Before we check out that, though, I want to remind y'all to download that 11 Alive app. It can give you those live looks at the radar whenever you're on the go. Let's say you're about to leave work and head home. You can check that radar real quick to see if you're going to be impacted by any showers. You can also check that hourly tab. You can see that we have a lot of chances for rain in there. That's actually a current look at what we can expect for this afternoon and into tonight. See that it's currently raining right now in Atlanta as of the 2:34 time frame. Right now it's 2:34 on Thursday. If you're watching this live, that's what it's like right now. But you may be watching this again at a little bit of a later date, because you can watch this update all throughout the weekend and throughout the week by downloading the Roku or Fire TV app. The 11 Alive Plus app can keep you updated and give you extra information like this update that we're doing right now whenever you are at home. So make sure that you download that Roku and Fire TV app to go along with it, the 11 Alive Plus, and then also make sure that you head on over to the Apple Store or the Google Play Store to make sure that you can stay updated on the go right there with your mobile devices. You can even watch our newscasts and weather updates live. You see that banner in the bottom side of the screen where it says watch live. If you click that at, let's say, on 5 o'clock on a weekday, you'll be able to watch the news right there from your mobile device wherever you may be and keep updated with what's going on all across North Georgia. And you can also send in those weather wow moments, which we love to show in our newscasts, especially in the afternoon. Be sure to tune in, watch those weather wow moments. We love to share those photos. Remember, you can head on over to the Facebook group as well, the 11 Alive Storm Trackers, where you can join, share your photos there, and then we'll share them right here on air. Let's take a look at the amount of rainfall we've had so far this year. January brought a little more than 7.2 inches. That was the wettest month that we have had since October of 2021. So very wet conditions there. We had a lot of heavy rain. Actually, I had that wrong. I think it's October of 2020 was the last time we had that much rainfall. It was a ton of rain, and we need some drier conditions, right? Well, we're not going to get that for tonight. We're going to have more rainfall possible here as we head throughout this evening. Tomorrow, though, throughout the day, drier air will move in, and we'll also get cooler. So those who have been wanting the drier conditions, don't worry. They're coming. Just got to wait till Friday. Looking at the forecast track, 5 p.m., see the shower activity, moderate to heavy showers at times by 5 o'clock, so the evening commute will be impacted. By 11:30, we start to see some showers continuing to move through into North Georgia, but look into far northwest corners, closer to Chattanooga. That's going to be where the drier air starts to move in. By 6:30 a.m., maybe a few lingering showers here and there. Most of us will be done with the rainfall by 6:30 tomorrow morning. But know that a little bit of shower activity could be possible for that morning commute, and I would imagine the roads are still pretty damp as we start off our day there on Friday. Temperatures will be in the 30s to 40s. Will rise only into the 40s and 50s, right there at about the 50-degree mark for Friday afternoon. But you see a lot more sunshine there by 4:30 p.m. Look at the winds, all coming out of the north, bringing in the cooler air, and that's what we can expect as we head into the evening time frame Friday night into Saturday morning, where temperatures are going to drop down to the 20s and 30s. So yes, it will be below freezing, but again, the rain will be out of here. Not expecting any issues in the way of snow, sleet, freezing rain like what they've been dealing with further off to the west. And our temperatures will start to rebound by the end of the weekend, but at least to start off, we're only going to be in the 40s for highs there for Saturday. But by Sunday, don't worry, we're going to go on a nice warming trend. You see the rain chances will also start to slim up by the time we head into the weekend. Friday, that 20% chance for rain mainly in the morning, very early in the morning. By the afternoon and even by the late morning, it's out of here. The rain chances will be done. And you saw that we're going to have a nice stretch of drier conditions. We need that. We've had plenty of rainfall. We really don't need any more. But before it even gets out of here, here's how much rain we can expect over the next 7 days. A majority of this happens over the next 24 hours. Half of an inch to an inch of rainfall. You see the heavier totals are going to be further off to our west, impacting our friends over in the Birmingham area. So be ready for a little bit more rain, but don't worry. Again, it's going to be drier as we head into the weekend into the early part of next week. And again, we're not hurt for the rain. Drought is not as much of an issue for us anymore. We don't have any drought in North Georgia. South Georgia, though, has had a little bit of drought more recently, but you see that the latest drought monitor that came out this morning, it comes out every Thursday morning, has shown that the drought has really kind of trimmed back, and I would imagine over the next week or 2 weeks, we will continue to see that occur. Temperatures, we said it was going to get cooler this weekend. Here's how cold it's going to be. Notice 40 for the low on Friday, 29 when you're waking up on Saturday. Moving into the morning time frames there for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, you see that the lows are getting higher. Again, we're going on that warming trend, and the afternoon highs will match that. Notice that we'll be back above average for our morning lows, and we'll be back above average for our high temperatures to go along with it. 56 is the average high for this time of year for the Atlanta area. 50 degrees for tomorrow will be below average there for Saturday, but then those temperatures start to really rebound nicely again for Sunday and next week. Look at Tuesday, 65 degrees, a nice rebound there. And that's after we have already had a very warm start to the year. Despite all that rainfall that we had in January, we had a lot of days above average. A majority of the month, a big chunk of the month really even had temperatures well above average. But we did have that rainfall to come along with it. For starting off February, notice that we're above average. Again, that's going to change for the end of the week, but as we head into the end of the weekend, that starts to change a little bit. Here's your 7-day forecast. Showing those temperatures rebounding again nicely by the time we head into Sunday. But first off, Friday, 20% chance. That's mainly for the morning time frame. By Saturday, 48 for the high. It's going to be pretty cool out there all day. Mostly sunny to partly cloudy. We move into Sunday, mostly cloudy, 55 degrees though, so the warming trend continues. We hit 62 on Monday, 65 on Tuesday, lots of sunshine, 10s on the whizometer there for Monday and Tuesday, and then we hit Wednesday. Gonna get another rain chance in there, but it's not that high, just a 30% chance. for a few isolated showers. And look at the temperatures. They're actually going to stay pretty nice into the 50s for lows, 60s for highs. So let's look at that extended forecast. I always like to get an idea what's going on from day 8 through day 14. We're kind of taking a peek at the Valentine's Day time frame now for all the guys out there trying to make plans, or maybe you're just trying to take that significant other, whoever it may be, out to a nice date outside. Well, it's looking like above average rain is going to be possible there, right there along the Valentine's Day forecast. Can't guarantee rain, can't guarantee it to be dry on Valentine's Day, but the trends rather are showing that from day 8 through day 14 that we could have above average rainfall and above average temperatures, so maybe not needing that jacket as bad. You see that temperatures being above average from majority of the East Coast, possible from day 8 through day 14, which would be around the 60s for highs, like what we're dealing with for the middle portion of next week, where those temperatures are going to be above average. Weekend getaways, if you're planning any big trips, maybe headed out towards Lake Lanier this weekend, you're going to want to make sure that you have plenty of firewood there by the fire pit outside, because it's going to be cool. 45 for the high there at Lake Lanier with a lot of sunshine for Saturday. Sunday 55 though. Headed down towards Destin, tons of sunshine on Saturday. Just a little too cool for the beach for me. 64 degrees there along the Emerald Coast on Saturday, 67 on Sunday. Much nicer though on Monday, so maybe you want to tack on that extra day of vacation from work on Monday, nearly hitting 70 degrees. Going to be beautiful down there. And in Gatlinburg, 37 there for Friday, 52 for Saturday, but you expect it to be cold whenever you're up there in the mountains, right? Looking at the Peach State outlook, if you're traveling across the state over the next 3 days, maybe you're going to visit family this weekend. So looking like it is going to stay cool for everybody. 40s to 50s for most, 60 though for Albany there on Saturday with a lot of sunshine. And then Sunday, we all see a little bit more cloud cover, but we also all see a little bit more of a increase in those temperatures. For Friday, here's your Georgia State Park forecast showing that we're going to have temperatures starting off fairly cool from most of the state. If you're going to go on any hikes, make sure you got a good jacket, especially up towards places like Immaquillola Falls, Cloudland Canyon, Tallulah Gorge, all places with great waterfalls. And with all the rain that we've had recently, those waterfalls are going to look stunning. So great hikes this weekend. Just make sure you have a good jacket. You see those temperatures in Immaquillola Falls only in 37 for the afternoon. It's going to be pretty cool up there for the North Georgia mountains. And then you see down towards Skidaway Island, getting closer onto that Georgia coastline, or on the Georgia coast, temperatures are going to be a little more mild there for the afternoon, hitting 55. But they're also going to have a little bit of shower activity for the morning and noon time frame if you do intend to head down that way. So I'm going to bring back up the 7-day forecast. I hope that everybody can have a wonderful rest of their week ahead of them. Don't forget that we like to do these updates every Thursday, keep you updated on the forecast whenever you have any of those weekend plans, and get you ready for next week as well. We'll do them every Thursday at 2:30. Download that 11 Alive app for your phone. Download it also for Roku and Fire TV, the 11 Alive Plus app. We'll continue to, of course, to keep you updated on everything right here at 11 Alive, on air and online at 11alive.com. We'll have the newscast in the evening, the morning, and of course right there at that noon time frame. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll keep you updated on everything right here.